Monty Russell. I'm from Route 2, Hale, Louisiana originally. I first started playing when I was 8 years old. My grandfather was a self-taught piano player. He also played guitar. He taught me at 8 years old to take a flat top and lay it out, and he tuned it to an open G, and he gave me a buck knife, and I moved that buck knife across the top of the guitar, making open chords. And so when I was 8, he put me on that jamboree show, standing beside him, holding my guitar out, playing it with the knife blade, and I sang Your Cheating Heart. So from that point forward, I've been in everything from country bands to gospel bands to bluegrass bands. I'd say 3 or 4 years after that experience, I started getting paid for it. My inspiration for songwriting comes from everything. It's from conversations, from literature. I'm always jotting things down, jot them down in a notebook, and now you got an iPhone so you can jot down notes. So I say be careful, if you're in a conversation, if you don't want it to be a song, that's where I'm gleaming that from conversations or from people's experiences or from my experiences. A couple years ago I thought I was getting stale, kind of songwriting, so I went back and got a master's in English and there's nothing like being forced to read a novel a week to inspire you to do that. But for everybody it's different. Some people write lyrics first, and they're lyricists. Some people write music first, because that's what they are kind of drawn to. There's no rhyme or reason with me. It just comes from an idea, and then the idea only takes you so far before you have to sit down and really give thought to am I saying something or is this stupid? I'm always watching the crowd. It's the best seat in the house, to be up front playing. Particularly when you're playing like solo or with one other person, you get a chance to, survey what's going on, how people are reacting, if they're having a good time, and you can judge when it's time to try something new and see if people dig it or not. That's kind of what I'm always thinking when I'm playing is, what can I do to make these people who've been out hard working all day have a good time for a few minutes. I think, man, our North Delta culture to me what makes us unique is like the bayous. The bayous that slink through cotton fields. And I grew up in Perryville and Sterlington on the bayou. I grew up in Washita Parish on the river, and people are always having a good time around the water. I think that people out in those cotton fields are working their behinds off. And when they get finished, the one thing they want to do is have a good time. I've got a new record coming out in August, putting finishing touches on it right now. It's going to be called Fat Man. My Fat Man. It comes from a Louis Armstrong quote. One time Louis Armstrong said about the music business, I might not ever be a rich man, but I'm always going to be a fat man. So that's the title song, title track. This one's an R&B record, got horns and big background singers and that kind of thing. So really looking forward to you hearing it.